everybody, and today we're going to learn how to create a spinning wheel on PowerPoint. The first thing that we have to do is open our PowerPoint and then add a new presentation called the blank presentation. The next thing that we have to do is get a circle and change the size into 10.69. Now that we have that, let's align it center and align it middle to make sure that it's middle. Next thing that I have to do is get a rectangle and then let's make the width of this rectangle 0.01 or 0.1. Okay, and then align it center and align it middle, and then resize it to get close to the circle. But if it changes width, just change it back to 0.1. And make sure these two shapes has no outline at all. Let's change it to no outline. Now it has no outline completely. Let's change the rectangle color to maybe gray. Yeah, let's use gray, but you can use any color. And then just duplicate it, align center, align middle, and then click Alt plus right. Now that we have all of the rectangles made, let's just select all of it and let's go to shape format and click merge shape and click fragment. Now that we have this, let's copy all of these lines inside of the circle. So let's copy it. Now that we have everything copied, we have to copy everything after we select every lines in there. And then let's add a brand new slide. And then paste it. Now we should have this. But we want the circle inside, the triangle inside of the circle. So let's copy it. Now we got everything selected. Let's copy it. Let's paste it. And then let's put it backwards. Now that we have this set up, let's switch the triangle's colors to what we want. So let's just make this, for example, blue. Let's make this dark blue. Let's make this green. Let's make this lime green. Let's make this yellow. Let's make this orange. Let's make this red. Let's make this dark red. Indigo. Then we're gonna make this purple. Gonna make this a brand new color, I guess. A pink. And then making this a brand new color. What color should we use? Let's make this magenta. Now we have all of those colors in. Let's delete this. And now we have this only. Now let's select all of the lines again and switching the colors to gray into black or any color you prefer it to be. Let's change the color. Oh, I accidentally select all of them. Now we have all of them selected. Let's switch the color into black. If some of your wheels got selected, let's just switch it back. So I got my lime green selected, so let's switch back to, let's switch it back to green. And everything looks fine. Now let's get a circle inside of there. Let's add a circle. So there, we got a circle. But before we added that circle again, let's group everything by controlling G or right clicking and group. So let's add this circle. Maybe a larger one could be a better choice. Yes, right there, there's a circle. Now what we want to do with this circle is make it align middle, align center, and align middle. And after that, let's make it no outline, and then make it whatever you want. But for me, I will just gradient. I will use the gradient color of gold. So let's select all these. Now I have a gradient color of, I have a color for the circle in there, but I do want it to look like 3D. So let's go to effects and go to 3D format. Let's switch the height and width or size. I'm just gonna make this 100, or it's your choice. I really like 100, so let's use 100. And changing the size, the height into something pretty good. Now that looks better and it looks pretty good. Now let's add an outline for it, which we're going to use a shape. And that shape is somewhere around this shape. Circle hollow. So let's just insert that. And then let's resize this into that and make it look 3D afterwards. Center, middle. There we go, we got it. Now we want it to be gold, same color as the circle inside. And let's make it 3D. Let's make sure that it has no outline. And then add more width and height. It looks very good, but we want to add some animations and an arrow. So let's just use this built-in arrow from PowerPoint and use it right here. And then use the same gradient color, but make sure as well no outline. And let's make it 3D. Now we have the arrow. We want to make sure the spinning wheel is spinning. So how do we do that? But make sure that it has a stand first. Let's use this block right here. This block. we want to use this block to make sure the spinning wheel is on a table. Something to connect like this. We want to connect there. Let's make sure that it has no outline, and we want it to have a somewhere like this texture. Yeah, it looks pretty good, but not as good as the gold texture though. So let's just use gradient. I think it will look much better. There we go. We have the gradient color. Let's make it kinda thicker. Somewhere, yeah, somewhere around there. Now we want the spinning wheel to spin. And when you click it, it will spin. So how do we do that? Animations. We're going to click add animations. And then there's this animation called spin. And you know what that means, meaning you can spin it. But we want it to spin infinitely when you click it. And when you click again, it will stop. So let's go to animation pane and go to timings and repeat until next click. Or maybe let's make this faster. Yeah, somewhere around there. And when you click the group 28, because that's the group, when you click it, it will spin, but it will stop. Wait, why? It's not stopping. Oh, okay. So let's add an animation again. That's why it's not stopping. We have to add an animation called appear. Now let's go back here. Let's go to effect option and let's go to triggers and start effect. When clicked, when click the circle, the oval, I mean, now it will continue it. So let's test it. So it spins when you click the oval, but it still doesn't disappear. I mean, stops when you click it again. So let's add an animation for that. We will add an animation and get appear. So when it wait, huh? Now we have the appear. We are going to edit it. The appear animations. What? Now we are going to add an animation called appear. So we have that, and go to timings and go to triggers. Start effect on the oval. So let's test it. Yes, it's working. But we want to add text, so let's just add our channel name. Let's just add our channel name. But you can use any text that you want. I'm just going to use our channel name, for example. So let's rotate it. Oops. Let's rotate our channel name to make sure it fits. Now let's just duplicate it. You're just gonna keep doing this until you made it to the end. Now let's duplicate it again. Now we have that. Make sure you group all of it, including the background. So it will spin as well. But we have to add those animations again. But we have to, even though we have to add it, the animation again, it's not that slow, so let's just add it. Spin, trigger, one click, the oval. And then add another animation up here, and then that will trigger the oval. Now we have two triggers. It will now work. We are going to make it 1 time, 1 second, and repeat, which is we're gonna repeat until the next click. So it will stop. Now it's working. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's now working. But if you want to add background music, this is how you do it. Go to design, format background, and go to picture or texture. Click insert. You will insert it from a file, stock image, or online pictures. You can use icons as well. But for this video, I won't be doing that. So you can do it if you want to. But if you want to add a music while you clicked the spinning wheel, this is how you do it. Go here, go to effects option, or timing. Go to effects option, and then go to other sounds, or use these sounds automatically here. But if you want your own sounds, other sounds, and then when you click it, it will play the music. So that is it that you want to know how to make a spinning wheel. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you learned something today. Goodbye!